It's lunchtime, and instead of eating, I'm gonna recharge my cells. It's 12:40 here almost. It's a very, very warm day. I've been charging outside with nature, the earth, the ocean, the trees, the animals, the birds, and I'm just gonna share with you this beautiful device, this advanced technology of frequency, this beautiful, powerful device where I place my feet on. So back here is the on and off button, so turning it on. And before I turn the power on and the charge, just sharing a little bit about it. Yes, you can see it's quite small. It's not one of those big, super big PEMF machines that you have to use in a clinical setting. This is also not a medical device. This is a lifestyle and wellness device that works with a very special new technology. So it cannot be compared to the old technology. This is new technology, working with microchips and metals. This has been researched and developed also in Germany and in Sweden. And yeah, this is patented technology, super advanced. It feels like it has dropped in from the future. And it's here for us to use in our own homes. Yeah, the creators of this created this for our well-being, so that we don't have to keep going into clinical settings, but that we have it in our own home and can recharge in our own time. So what this does is there's heat generated when I turn it on. There's 20 levels in this Tera P90 Plus. In the P90, there's 10 levels. And then there is heat generated and waves flowing into the body. I'm just telling you this now in lay terms. Don't need fancy names or descriptions, but just really in easy lay terms, so it's easy to understand. This is not a foot massager. This is not a foot heater. This is highest technology. It's frequency recharging, working with frequencies. And frequencies are invisible. And our old mind might want to understand, and our quantum self already knows, and our quantum self responds to frequencies. So I felt this before I even tried it. I shared about it before I had it and before I tried it, because I felt it. And that's how our quantum self operates. So now I've been using it for 3 weeks, and you can see in my energy, in my looks even, that my frequency has changed. So this under the feet, as you know from reflexology, which is quite common knowledge now, almost everybody knows that all organs are also accessed through the soles of our feet. Yeah, so our skin, our liver, our cells, we can go into all of our cells through the soles of our feet. So as I have my feet on there, it's like grounding on the earth, and it is the earth energy, the electromagnetic earth frequency amplified, coming gently into my body with the wave technology. And then it's blended. For the first time ever, this device has a mix of PEMF and terahertz. And so the terahertz is the frequency of the light of life. So light of life helps us enlighten, helps us get more conscious. So these waves together, they create what I'm experiencing. I just tell you what I'm experiencing. I am experiencing deep peace in my system and a deep fulfillment. So the cells get recharged. So it's like recharging. It has been recharging my batteries. My cells are my batteries. So what I'm also observing is, I've been sharing that a few times now, the moon in my toes is coming back. You see that white arc down here? And I've had an injury here because I had little Minnie, my toe got under her hooves. That's almost a year ago. So my toe has been making its new way out. It's been quite a journey. And now this is actually sped up through these frequencies. It feels like it's just moving out. I also stepped my toe on Friday. It felt like to explore how healing with this goes. It was very, very blue, and as you can see, it's almost gone. I can also walk again. It's painless. The first day it was so painful, so very fast healing. Yeah, so the moon is coming back. This toe always grew and split in the center in the last few years. So I'm gaining my strength back, which from Chinese medicine, we know they look at our fingernails, they look at our hands, they look into our eyes, they look onto our tongue. These are signs how we see how healthy we are. So I'm seeing white returning in my fingernails too, and I'm feeling strength in my body. I had knee pain, a lot of knee pain in this right knee. I couldn't sit cross-legged. For some days I couldn't even walk properly. I had pain swimming. And sometimes it was gone, then it came back. My joints were also a bit starting to crack a little bit. I've been healing from a shoulder dislocation, and everything is gentle and soft now. And these frequencies, these waves, work very powerfully with water. So I've been sharing a lot about the Kangen water and deeply hydrating, and these frequencies help me hydrate deeper and work with the water molecules. So joints, hydrated joints, function well. But what is happening is, and that's what I'm hearing in the many testimonials, that knee pain and joint pain is going away. This is a common complaint that women have, and they call that menopause. They get around 50, or some have that in their 30s even, or 40s. It's called menopause, but that's an old label. It's an old construct as well, just like aging is. And all the symptoms of it are the same as for dehydration and toxification and inflammation. So this device, these waves, target inflammation. So they enhance the circulation in our body. And when the circulation functions well, our body functions well. That means our lymphatic system works well, and we are this amazing technology that has so many systems that need to function together. Also our hormonal system. And if we are stressed and inflamed, our hormones stop working properly. So how is actually being 52, I turned 52 a few weeks ago, and not having inflammation in my body? What is happening with my hormones? What is happening when I recharge my cells? Is my skin rejuvenating? Are little wrinkles actually going away again? Is my collagen pumping up? How does my blood look? We have got blood tests, live blood analyses, where we saw blood before being on the PEMF and the Tera Hertz device, and it was all clumped together. I can show you that video. And then the woman went onto the machine, and the blood was tested again, and the blood was all lively, flowing. So what happens when our blood is not sticky? Yeah, that means that the cholesterol level is probably going to regulate. We have testimonials of blood sugar levels regulating. We have people that were standing in front of an amputation that didn't need that anymore. So I'm not making medical claims here. This is not a medical device. This is a lifestyle and wellness device. So very simple. So also today I'm home now, it's lunchtime, and instead of eating now, I have drunk some water, and I'm gonna put my feet onto this machine now and recharge my cells. Yeah, this turns my whole body on and my cellular function. So the ATP function in my cells is functioning properly. The mitochondria, from it, the mitochondria is turned on. Yeah, and also the cells are, through functioning properly, absorbing the nutrients, not just what I eat, because we don't get a lot of nutrients from what we eat, because our food and the soil is quite depleted. And that's why the earth energy is also a little bit depleted. So this device is giving us proper earth energy into our body. And then we can also shift again and care for earth, because we have the energy for it. We need energy to care. Yeah, so charging our bodies up with this, and then the nutrients, I can actually receive them through my breath, through touching rocks, from the sun, from energy. What has happened too with this is that the detoxing is totally turned on. So the cell function is working so properly that I am absorbing the nutrients, and I also release the toxins very easily. That is very happening through this device, through this amazing technology. What has also happened is this is turning our metabolism on. So if you have been having weight that was hard to lose, it might drop, because the weight is also based on toxins and not properly functioning hormones, and just the metabolism not functioning properly, because it can be clogged, because our cells are not charged enough. So when we have the energy again, we might turn back into, I'm feeling like, wow, this is an energy I remember from when I was really a teenager and so on, when I was in my 20s, or not even that, because I still had a lot of trauma in my body. But this strength that I know when I was a swimmer and so on, it's coming back. So then everything changes. And now that I have cleared all my programs and healed the trauma that was in my body, yeah, this is a whole new function. With my body being so clear and my system being reset, my inner masculine and feminine energy, everything is clearing, integrating. My soul has been integrating. The joy in my body, now I want to have even more joy in my body. It's not the time to have an aging body that hurts and is in dis-ease. So I'm so grateful for this device. I'm charging myself up with this. I'm rebirthing and resurrecting. I have already rebirthed. I'm resurrecting now. I'm rebuilding this body with energy, with frequencies. And then I make very different choices as well for nutrition. And yeah, and energy, weight is dropping off me. And the last 2 years were also very hard. And then the last year, this year. So, wow. And I've been clearing old vaccination damage and all this stuff. It's exhausting. It has been exhausting. And when our children grow and they are in the last years before they drive, we have to do a lot of driving. And you know what I just also felt before I came on here? This is like when my brother died. Everybody cares for you when it just happened. But the intensity is so high, and then everybody helps. But the real grief comes in the years after. And then nobody cares anymore. Nobody helps anymore. They've all forgotten and moved on. and expecting you are just moving on. And this is the same with parenting. Yeah, you get a lot of support and help when the children are little. People cook for you and help you, and the grandmothers help. But when they are teenagers, there isn't a lot of help. And often we are exhausted, and we the curse breakers, we've been doing deep internal work. Yeah, and then we've been mothering and giving and clearing our programs, and boom, suddenly we have so much to do, so much driving, so much holding, so much, wow, it's intense. That can be a really scary time. Suddenly, maybe we have divorced by then, and we right? And then suddenly we are there alone. That's why, yeah, there's a lot of women over 50 that are even homeless and so on. So this needs to shift. Yeah, especially in these times, we need help and support. And if I didn't know this also before, how this would be, because suddenly you are in it, so I'm speaking to this. Let's prepare for that. If you have young children, prepare for it now. This, we can charge up with this. We need it in parenting. Then we can keep up with our children. What I'm noticing as well is I'm not reacting like I used to. So I can hold the emotional turmoils. I can just hold them, and then they just move through really quickly. That's been happening since I've been charging up. So I'm sharing here really alive what's been happening. And I'm passionate about sharing about this with you. We can also align our money with this. Yeah, but this is service. We share this because of all the testimonials of all these also old people, and old in body, an 80, 90-year-old, 70-year-old. But yeah, it's a perspective. You know, when I was 10, I thought someone 20 or 30 was old. So I'm feeling we are repatterning the aging program because it's an illusion. The aging happens from belief systems, from attitudes, and from toxins and dehydration. And use of the body that's wrong. Yeah, and if we use it wrongly for many years, it malfunctions, and then the aging happens. So what happens when we are recharging our cells? What happens? We don't know yet. This is like building the new earth, birthing the new earth. I'm a new earth pioneer, as you are probably too if you're listening to this. If I'm sharing this with you, yeah, here to serve humanity and the planet. I want to see my brothers and sisters, which are all of you, my mothers and fathers and my grandparents, all of you, all different ages. I want to see you vibrant again. And what I'm hearing from people using this device is mind-blowing. People having limping and suddenly walking again, back pain, releasing, pain releasing, eyesight restoring. So I'm going to also put this on very soon. Yeah, but I'm going to only turn this on in a few minutes when I turn this off. And why am I using this also and the foot device? Because my eye health is also linked to my liver. Yeah, and with the foot device, where I put my feet on with the Tera P90 Plus, I am increasing the circulation in my body. I'm optimizing the health of my organs, yeah, and I'm optimizing my liver functioning, which will optimize my eye health. And then I but they flow gently in through this device. The frequencies flow gently into my eyes, and it massages, kneads, and vibrates. So all my eye strain has been gone. My eyesight has been restoring. I see clearer again. I can read again. I haven't gotten any glasses. I didn't go there because I always believed I will restore my eyesight. I'm not going down the road of weakening my eyes further with glasses. So now this has come in, and I keep strengthening with strengthening my body and my health, I'm strengthening my eyesight. Without seeing properly, life is only half the joy. I want to see you. I want to see the beauty of nature. I want to see every little bit of everything and everyone. Yeah. So as we have also been clearing the veils, coming out of illusion, those of us who have, unveiling our masks, we are not scared anymore to see or be seen. Yeah? We are just out here, talking, sharing, being seen without any makeup. I never wore makeup, but yeah, leaving everything open. But I certainly was veiled and covered up and in amnesia. What I'm also noticing with this is that every time I'm on here, I'm getting more conscious, more aware, more aware, more aware. And what's happening when I sit with people who are on this, I'm usually at their feet, in front of them, we deprogram. They suddenly start talking about things and I'm seeing their programs and we are beginning deprogramming and changing, really changing patterns with the amplification of these frequencies that help us clear. I'm so excited about this, and I'm really passionate about bringing this into the healing centers. Yeah, the chiropractors, the physios, the movement centers, the gyms maybe, but especially the healing centers, maybe the float centers, all these different healing practitioners, because you can weave this into your sessions, and the sessions will be amplified. Put your people on there before and then do your session, and they can have it at home. Yeah, they can have it at home and work with it in between sessions and stay well until they don't need to come anymore. Isn't that what we want? That people are healthy and well and don't need to run and have sessions everywhere anymore? And when, yeah, and you know, I am for not making anyone dependent on me. I don't want someone to make them dependent on coming to me for sessions. I'm guiding you to your own healing abilities restored so that you always can heal yourself. Now, if I tell you about this machine and you have it at your home, yes, you can sometimes come and I help you, or we connect online and I help you reprogram. And you also get, when you share it, we are opening an income stream for that, because it's all aligned. This is soul aligned. Yeah, this is all aligned. Sharing this together, healing and upgrading our bodies, lifting our frequencies, coming fully online. Yeah, I'm so excited about this and so passionate. So this video is a personal recording because I also don't want to keep sending videos to people that are from other people. I am having my own powerful experiences with this device. And yes, others have used it longer, for a year or so, because this hasn't been around for very long. So I love sending these as well and sharing them with you. But everybody has a unique experience. And yeah, this is super powerful. And just tune into the frequencies of what I'm sharing. And you know if this is for you or not. Yeah, this is for the visionaries, for the forerunners, for those who feel it and see it and who are done, who are not addicted to their wounds and their pain, who really want to change and who want to change and who really want to live again without the chains, without the drag, yeah, without feeling old. Yeah, this is for you. You know if it's for you. It's not for everybody. It's not meant to be for everybody. I am not for everybody, neither is this device for everybody. But we are here for everybody. It goes into the grid. And when one of us lives fully again, this is infectious, Let that be the virus that spreads around. Viruses also don't spread, but let that be the energy that radiates out and infects everybody. Our love energy, our passion to live. Yeah. No codependency. Yeah, and we need to be available. As I shared with you, that when I am not reacting to someone else's, when they are in a different mood or triggers or whatever, I am actually deeply able, deeper, and that's what I'm seeing everywhere around me. We are able to really connect. When we recharge, we can connect. And that's how the unity in community happens. Then we can relate beautifully together. Not in relationships of drained, codependent people, but we can relate fully charged. Yeah, lifting the frequency on this planet and in our human family. And the animals love it. They are all responding to my new frequency. And this is not a one-time use. We have this. You don't charge your phone just one time and then it goes empty and you say, oh, it doesn't work. We are recharging ourselves all the time because we are going through intense times. We just like how we fill our car with petrol, or if you have an electrical car, you charge it. So of course we just go on here and recharge ourselves. I do it. I go on here 2 times a day at the moment. I'm also recharging my eyes and doing, this is beautiful. This is deep self-love, taking care of myself like this. Yeah. And then I don't need to, oh, what can I eat? I can't get fulfilled. Or love me, someone love me. I can't get fulfilled. No, we are fulfilling ourselves by charging ourselves up. Then we need less food. We know then what to eat. And we drink the proper water. And we hydrating well. That's a must with this device so that we are clearing and flushing out. And yeah, that is the new earth living. So thank you for listening, and I turn this on with you now. So all I have to do is press. Welcome. It's a friendly machine as well. It says welcome and thank you when you are finished. I won't leave this on long when I have the machine on because it's not good to have technical devices in the hand. So and then we can increase the intensities. On this side it says how many minutes, and there is the intensity levels. And even 1 and 2 I feel. So I start with this now, and let me put the goggles down and turn this around. Okay, turn this around. There's a little button here that I press. Then it says full function massage is on. Then it begins. And it is so relaxing. It pulses and vibrates and massages, and then warmth comes, and all my cranial bones are moving. The ventricles are moving. The temples are being massaged. And yeah, I feel this in my whole spinal fluid. So there's a lot that is linked to my lower back as well. These are the reciprocals, the ilium sacrum, and all of this is all linked. Yeah, I feel it just moving. The sacroiliac, I mean, I am in a different state. So, and yeah, it's very, very beautiful. So this is going for 15 minutes. The foot one is going for 20 minutes. I'm going to turn this off soon, and then I'm going to increase also the intensity a little bit in the middle of the day, charging myself fully up. In the evening I do a lower one. Yeah. So it's very beautiful. You can see through this as well. You can see through this. It's a square. I'm leaving it on actually. There's squares in here. And when we focus on that as well, the focus in our eyes changes, and yeah, I can feel my eyes repairing, and it's powerful while having my feet on this device as well. And what I also always do is I set intentions when I'm sitting on here, full intentions for my full healing and restoration of my health, deep cellular repair, cellular healing, and shifting my programs to the new frequency. Yeah. So, but I do want to say goodbye to you with my eyes. And I'm going to turn this off now and keep going, sending you beautiful energy from here. And reach out if you like more info and if you like to have your own devices. You can also take this actually and wrap this around your knee and so on. That's really beautiful. But, or your elbow. Yeah. So, beautiful healing. Yeah. Any more questions, reach out. This actually feels really good on top of my head as well, on my forehead. So we want to release all the strain from so much thinking of the past era. Oh, that has wow. So beautiful restoration. Yeah. Until later. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hear from you. If you choose to, if you feel to.